What social customs do we need to retire? Making couples feel obligated to have giant, fancy weddings. Rest being seen as lazy. If I take a day off of work simply to sleep in and rest at home instead of having to have some sort of big plans or destination, it shouldn't be seen as anything less. Having to purchase gifts for extended family that you cannot afford because it is Christmas or another holiday. Though it looks like this custom is fading away during the pandemic, but how about we stop glorifying us being model employees by showing up to work even while sick? I was at a retailer for 14 years, and I don't have enough fingers and toes to count how many times I used to see managers and supervisors dragging themselves to work while sick to please their superiors. In January 2020, I ended up getting the flu from a coworker that decided it would impress the store manager if she still showed up while sick with the flu. That culture went away real quick when we started getting COVID cases in the store I was at, and I too ended up getting a mild case of COVID. I've called out any time in the past when I felt sick, and I will continue to do so as I normally did. Worshipping celebrities. I don't get it, and it seems to just create tons of problems. That not having Facebook, Instagram, or other social media profiles is different or isolationist in some way. The customer is always right being used as an excuse to be a fucking asshole. Pants/shorts without pockets. That because someone is family, you should force yourself to spend time with them and be nice and respectful, no matter what kind of person they are or how they treat you. This goes along with the enabling acceptance of that's just how they are, rather than condemning poor behavior choices. Expensive funerals. The funeral industry is insane. Eater, my first award. Thank you. Discussing salary with coworkers should no longer be taboo. Edit, thanks for the award. Giving greeting cards for every single event imaginable. Why pay $5 to give someone a piece of paper that will get thrown out the next day? I'd rather you give me $5 and skip the card. Being nice to customers that act shitty. In Denmark we have this tradition of throwing ground cinnamon and pepper at people who turn 25 and 30, respectively, if they are not yet married. Except people often overdo it, strapping the victim to a street light and use an entire kilogram or more. It's harsh, stupid, and wasteful. It really needs to stop. Cashiers and other jobs not being allowed to sit down because it makes them look lazy. While I've got the spotlight, can we do away with minimum wage? Shouldn't be enough to live off of too? Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Putting the onus on the customer to tip the service staff, especially in the US. Stop overworking the service staff, pay them a living wage, and if a customer does want to go above and beyond to reward someone for their outstanding service, they can do so, but are not obligated. When people say, "You're too young to be hurting," fuck you, my back hurts. I think we would all be so much happier with a 4-day work week and 3-day weekend. That somehow the concept of maturing means you have to give up hobbies that are seen as childish. Treating someone with extra deference or respect because of their social station or occupation. Just because someone is a politician, judge, a cop, or owns a business shouldn't mean anything as far as social interactions go. As far as I'm concerned, everyone I meet gets a base level of respect, and they can earn or lose it by the way they behave. Skirts are okay in a workplace, but shorts are not. Sleep deprivation pride. I don't know why my coworkers are boasting that they slept 4 hours last night. Having all the fun prints and decor and whatnot only for kids/babies/nurseries. I want a dinosaur on my pillowcase saying rah over some fucking daisies every time. Stop questioning when we are having children. It's none of anyone's business. Celebrities being treated like gods and people caring about what they name their babies rather than what's being taught to their kids or what's going on in our government. Expensive funerals. Environment doesn't like this. The customer is always right. 9/10 the customer is an idiot asshole that can go fuck themselves. Caste system in India. It's 21st century, and about 200 million untouchable people in India cannot have a normal life, normal career, they cannot even have justice in case a crime is committed against them. The garter tradition at weddings. I'll never see my brother reaching up his wife's dress in front of 3 generations of family. You're too old for bullshit. You're never too old for college/university, to change careers, to learn a new skill or to enjoy something new. It's your life. Boys don't cry. Over the top gender reveals parties. Putting our jobs before our personal lives. Edit. I took the day off work after I posted this, because why not? Edit 2. Just wanted to share this quote. Each and every one of us has been born into a given historical reality, ruled by particular norms and values, and managed by a unique economic and political system. We take this reality for granted, thinking it is natural, inevitable, and immutable. We forget that our world was created by an accidental chain of events, and that history shaped not only our technology, politics, and society, but also our thoughts, fears, and dreams. The cold hand of the past emerges from the grave of our ancestors, grips us by the neck and directs our gaze towards a single future. We have felt that grip from the moment we were born, so we assume that it is a natural and inescapable part of who we are. Therefore we seldom try to shake ourselves free and envision alternative futures. Yuval Noah Harari. Diamond rings for engagements, they are a scam, and especially the 3-month salary custom is absurd. Not talking about salary. Plastic everywhere. Our food wrapped in plastic. Drinks encased in plastics. Ugh. Asking how are you today and expecting the only socially acceptable answer. Associating relationships with fulfillment and suffering to being single. Making your kids hug/kiss people they're uncomfortable with. I have this cough, but I came to work anyway, because I'm so dedicated to my career.